How's that sound? Decent? Kind of my way. A little bit. Meh. Could never find like a good spot for the mic that was like not in my way, but in my way, but not in my way. You know what I mean? All right, what do we got here? 2:59. I'm a bit early. Look at me. Look at me, boys and girls. Missions. Man, yeah, maybe have a chance to even open today. Yeesh. Maybe not. We shall see. We shall see. Yeah, what up, Nye? What up, David? How are we, boys? BRB? Oh, so much to do. Whew. Drink some 7-Up. Wouldn't that be fun? I haven't had 7-Up in quite some time. Not a smoker. Sorry, big bro. What up? Ooh, look at, see the grays coming in? Oh my God. How about that? What up? How we looking, man? How's everybody doing today? What is it, Wednesday? Ooh, we got some stuff to talk about, man. We got to look at the upcoming week, and I'm going to fill you guys in with everything we got coming up for basically the next 2 weeks. So, yeah, we have a lot happening in the next 2 weeks. So, I'm going to give you guys like the scheduling for everything. I'm going to show you the game schedule. It's all built into the bracket now, which is nice. We'll take a look at that. And we'll talk about the different game modes and things that we have coming up. And kind of just get you guys, get you guys set, your mindset ready for the next 2 weeks, because there is a lot, man, a lot of different stuff. So yeah, man. Nope, no thank you. Not in the mood. Definitely not in the mood for that. I would never. I don't think I would ever eat something that you gave me. I'd be so scared. I don't think I would do it. Still hungover. Oh, that's right. Happy Patty's there. Nye guy. How the heck are you? All right. What do we got going on? Not a ton of people here. See, this is why I can't have this like this. It's like in the way. It's got to be like at minimum. It's got to be like that, so I can get kind of like under. And I feel like that's where I had it before. Why would I mess with success? You know what I mean? Why do we even do it? All right, TD in chat. Roll call. Roll call before we get rolling. I want to see who's here. What's going on? I do feel like this happens all the time. It's like I get like people asking, oh, I don't know what's going on there. Like, and then like the Wednesday shows that are like all the info stuff, I feel like we don't get a lot of people showing up to see what's up. Show me your TDs. What up, man? What's up, Sam? What up, what up, what up? Are you going to possibly do anything event-wise in the summer for World Cup as it's in the USA? I'm World Cup, not right, Call? Right? We'll see. Sort of. I don't know. We'll see, man. Are you still going to be heading this way, Nye? What's the plan there? I can always help. I mean, it has nothing to do with that. It has to have to do with us. I don't think anyone knows anything about the actual World Cup all that much. It has to involve the NFL stuff more than anything. But in that kind of fashion, maybe? I don't know. We'll see, man. We'll see. Best I can do is we all get a draw. We get somebody, Soccer is not Garbo. I freaking love the World Cup. I actually love some Saturday morning soccer, too. I watch from time to time. Not always, but from time to time we do. Have to get in between Mother's Day event and Father's Day event. What? You give me way too much homework, sir. I don't know about any of that. Heavens no. I don't know about any of that. Never mind, you're different. Yeah. A little bit. Little bit. How's this gonna look? Okay, cool. We're not yeah, I guess that'd be fine, right? It's funny. Trying to make it's almost like I gotta be in this realm looking at this stuff, and not I can't be super zoomed in. Because how in the world am I supposed to make a reel? You know what I mean? Or make a portrait version of this. I think it's all that's in my brain now, which is awful. Terrible, man. All right. Ew. Oh, that sounds awful. Yeah, I'm out on that. Meningitis outbreak? No, thank you. No, thank you, man. All right, let me make a note here, and then we will jump in. Why did I leave my... Need to get more pens. Is this one messed up? Maybe not. Yeah. All right. All right. So we're about 10 minutes in. 10 minutes. All right. Let's do it. All right, boys. Here's what we got going on. Here's what we got going on for this week and the next 2 weeks, man. Everything's going to be a bit different. So make sure you guys are paying attention. All right. What's up, AJ? Josh, what's up, man? All right, so we have a lot coming up here. All right. And this week is going to be a shorter week. But everything from this week is going to get more pushed to next week. So as of right now, we are looking at where we at. We're at the 18th. Tomorrow, 19th, we are going to be. I'm going to be in Great Wolf Lodge. But tomorrow the 19th is going to be the start of March Madness. So everyone's going to be paying attention to that tomorrow for the most part. Games start around noon like they do every year. So the next 4 days is going to be March Madness Central, okay? Because of that, and because of the fact that I'm going to be away, plus we're prepping for Monday and the start of the big stuff for us, the next couple days are just going to be quickie event days, okay? Every day, whether it's 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, if you guys go and check the contest page, what do we got? Tomorrow is a 7 p.m. start, and then Friday, 8 o'clock, Saturday, 8 o'clock, Sunday, 8 o'clock p.m., and that is Eastern time, okay? 4 days in a row, we are going to have a late quickie, and that is it. The one game, single, unlimited quickies, the usual stuff, okay? And that is going to be basically 2 weeks worth of quickies, right? So we usually have a Thursday and a Saturday nighter. And so the 4 coming up, it's going to be basically this week, Thursday and Saturday, and next week's Thursday and Saturday, all kind of mixed into one, okay? And we're going to be in here checking in on the NCAA stuff, all right? If you guys are in the announcement page, fantasytheshow.com/announcements, towards the top, you'll see there's a couple. There's the NCAA bracket one, And there's the FTS Season 11 Bracket Challenge that, again, this is going to be starting on Monday, and it's going to be a lot, all right? But first things first, Bracket Challenge, okay? After everything is done, or while you're kind of watching everything this week and all of the NCAA games are kicking off, this is all going to be locking down tomorrow, right? When everything first tips off, okay? So make sure you hit the announcer page, click this to join. It'll take you to the group. The password right on here, party, all right, is going to get you in, and we're going to keep it super simple, all right? Winner, this is going to get 150K coins, 80K coins to second place, 50K to third, okay? If you're a non-sub or you sub immediately after anything like that, just because you're in the front or you're winning or whatever, you're going to be getting non-tradable packs, just the way we're going to be doing it, all right? Just because I know people are, you know, kind of getting in last second and just all of a sudden throwing multiples in, okay? It's one sheet per person. All right, and you got to make sure that if you go in, click in, and you see the tournament challenge and the list of everybody who's in, you got to make sure that your name matches your FTS name or something that I will know, okay? I need to be able to understand who is who, all right? So especially if I don't really know you, make sure you are putting in your FTS name, okay? Again, 150K to first, 80K to second, 50K to third. We're going to be watching this for the next couple weeks here between now and the end of tourney season. All right, we got a couple weeks there. On top of that, these tournament trophy amped cards, we have a champ card, a second place, and a third place card. Champ card is a legendary amped. It's any super flex slot. It's going to be a triple stat card. It's going to look like this. It's going to say champion on the trophy. The second placer is going to be over here. It's going to be an epic amped, and the third place is going to be an epic amped as well. Second's going to say second place on it. Third's going to say third place. So this is going to be the little consolation trophy to go along with everything, at least for NCAA tournament-wise. And you're going to pick up some coins, again, if you are a subscriber to the site. All right? That's the NCAA bracket stuff. That starts tomorrow. All right? Now, let's talk about the FTS bracket stuff. I get in a little bit further there. There we go. That's fine. All right, so the FTS bracket, this is going to be starting on Monday. We are going to basically rip through this entire bracket, okay, between next Monday, all right, we're going to be starting on the 23rd, all the way through until the 30th. So we are going to basically have 7 days of games, all right, in an 8-day span. The only day where we will not have games is we will rest on Sunday because I'm going to need time to catch up and get prepped for Monday's contest, all right? And if you haven't gotten in this just yet, and if you haven't filled out your bracket, there's a bracket that goes along with this as well. There is a pop-up for that, and that's what you're looking at here in the announcement page. Again, fantasytheshow.com/announcement. I thought it was announcements. Let's see. Let me go to the announcements page. fantasytheshow.com/announcements. Okay, to find this. All right. Not only will it show you this, but then you can scroll down. There's a link. Click the link. Go in. You guys can join and set a bracket for free. You'll see how many people are in there. The bracket lobby will look something like this. You'll see there's 24 predictions so far. Again, we have an untitled in here. Make sure your name in here, you edit it to match your FTS username, okay? And if you don't see 192 points over here, which most do, Seahawk has 160 here. Go in, scroll all the way to the bottom, and you will see there's a slot for you to click a drop down and choose your champ out of the last two that you have in, okay? So this bracket here on challenge.com is going to follow along the FTS bracket, okay? The top portion on that is going to represent the left portion over here on FTS. All these games over here to the left, these are all live games, okay? So what does that mean? We are going to have, what, 31 different, I think it's 31 different live games on the left side of the bracket. They're going to stream live on Twitch and be up on the site, all that, starting on Monday, from Monday to the following Monday, okay? On Monday, we are going to have 8 live games, 8 sim games. Tuesday, we are going to have the bottom portion, 8 live games, and 8 sim games. Wednesday, we are going to go to second round. It's going to be 8 live games, 8 sim games. And then Thursday, we will finally start to kind of narrow it down. Thursday, we're going to have 4 live games, 4 sim games. Friday, 2 live, 2 sim. Saturday is going to be the live final, the sim final. And then we won't have anything on Sunday, but then Monday we will come back and we will have the combined final. The winning team from the live final will take on the winning team from the sim final. I will come up with some fun way to make it a half sim, half live. I don't know exactly how I'm going to do it yet, but we'll get that figured out, okay? So that is what you guys need to know with regards to the bracket and all the games that we are going to have. Challenge.com/FTS party to get in and set your bracket to follow along. And I believe it's going to be the standard where first round you get like a point or 2 points, and then it doubles all the way up until the final. And as your teams survive through, you're going to continue to gain points. So we'll be able to check that out. And again, you can go to the pop-up on the site, click the link, and go look at the standings all the way throughout, okay? So that's going to be pretty fun to go along with our NCAA bracket that we already have, okay? Now, with all of the games next week, all the live games, all the sim games, everything that we have going on, with all of that stuff in mind, we are going to have a couple things going along with our bracket here. And I mean this bracket specifically, okay? So, following, when did these actually pop up? Let me go double check on that. I think it's 4 days before, right? I think so. Tomorrow at noon, all of the contests for next week for Monday and Tuesday are going to pop up. Why? Because between Monday or Tuesday, we are going to finish the first round. Again, we're going to have 16 games on Monday, 16 games on Tuesday. Each day, we're going to have 8 sim, 8 live. Wednesday is going to be the same thing. It's going to be round 2, 8 live, 8 sim, okay? And we are going to have all of the remaining contests that we should have had all of this week, plus next week's contest. All of the daily stuff will be broken down into those, the days between Monday and Saturday. And then we will have something different for the championship on Monday, okay? So with regards to the contest setup and everything that we have, everything you see here with basketballs, this is what we are going to be focused on next week, okay? This week, we have all of the quickies. That's going to be in technically week 6. Week 7 starts all of the actual tourney stuff with all of our tournament stuff, okay, for the FTS bracket side, okay? And here's how it's going to work. 2 contests on Monday, okay? And the 2 Monday contests, we are going to start off. We're going to have 8 live games, 8 sim games. Each of the contests are going to be 1 specifically for live, 1 specifically for sim each day. Why? Because sometimes we would end up having like the same team play twice, and so it's got to be separated off in that way, okay? Monday is going to have a capped game and a blackout game, all right? So a capped game and a salary game. Tuesday, same thing, is going to be a capped game and a salary game. Also, there will be an unlimited game on Tuesday. So Monday, we're going to start with 300K max. 300 max, huh? Oops. 300K max. There you go. Per slot, that's going to be Monday for the live game set, okay? And then for the sim set, we are going to have the blackout contest. Only 2 contests on Monday, okay? In the name, you will see sim or live. Also, when you go into the game and you're checking it out, you'll see all of the games that are in here, okay? Please double check. If you guys if somehow something weird happens and all of a sudden a player starts showing up in random slots where they shouldn't, we've seen that next week. You guys need to also be looking at the games listed, okay? I cannot help it if something odd happens. We're doing a lot of like outside the normal stuff. And so if you choose a guy that's not playing, it shouldn't be able to happen. But if it does, make sure you're paying attention. Make sure you're in here. I will keep you guys up to date, but I cannot guarantee, okay? So you got to be double checking in to make sure you're good, okay? So 300K max Monday, that is going to be the live set. You'll see down here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 different live games, okay, on Monday. Same thing, sim set, blackout, okay? 8 different sim games. They're not going to be the same. They're going to be, from different portions of the bracket. And to give you guys a better look, it is going to look something like this right here, okay? So I posted this on Discord in the updates section. It has all of the start times for the first round listed in here for all of the games in the first round, okay? So it is staggered, kind of like the NCAA. You're going to see Monday at noon. We're going to start up here. What else do we got? 1:20. So you can go through and kind of see what we're looking at. The bottom half is going to be the Tuesday day games, and the top half is going to be the Monday set, okay? Sim set on the right, again, live set on the left. So we have noon, 1:20, and it staggers like that. Every hour and 20 minutes, another live game will start, and then the sim games are going to be staggered, 40 minutes in between, kind of, as it goes. So sometimes we'll have 3 games going, sometimes we'll have 2 games going, sometimes on the bookends we may only have like 1 game going. There's a noon game that is a live game and a noon sim game to start each day. I think up to at least Thursday or at least Wednesday, maybe Thursday as well. But again, I'm going to fill this in as we go. I'm going to keep track of winners and fill those in as we go. And I'm going to try to give you guys a pop-up daily to, so that you guys can kind of see what's going on. Now, other really important thing to understand, okay? Monday games are going to open. Tuesday games are also, I believe, going to open, but let me double check on the timing of that because I may not have, I don't know if I did that right for the Tuesday games. Because the Tuesday games aren't affected. Yeah, Tuesday games should be, I got to change Tuesday games to 5 days so so Monday and Tuesday contests will all open tomorrow, okay, at noon-ish. All right, so you'll be able to fill out those. So Monday, we talked about it, 300K max on the live games, blackout on the sim games. Tuesday, we will have the unlimited setup, and that is going to be for live games. So all 8 live games are going to be in play Tuesday for unlimited. Tuesday's sim game is going to be, or Tuesday's capped game, 250K total is going to be a sim game. The sim game set, and then the blackout is going to be a solo blackout, and that is going to be for the live set, okay? That is going to be the full Tuesday set. So 2 contests Monday, 3 contests on Tuesday, and so the first 5 you will have tomorrow to fill out. After that point, okay, on Tuesday night, as games are running and we're finishing out the first round, okay, once games are done, the final game is going to start at about 9:20 on Tuesday. Following that game at about 11 p.m. on Tuesday night, we will have the contest for Wednesday open up, okay? The same thing, the following day on Wednesday night, after the final game starts at, I believe, 9:20 is the way it's scheduled. At 11 p.m., the next set of daily contests will open for the following day. So what does that mean? Well, typically the next day, the games start at noon Eastern time, so you need to get your contest filled out, okay? This is the warning that you're not going to have a full 24 hours or whatever. It's not going to work since we are going day by day with this. And since the way the day goes is going to kind of affect it, we can't have it open early. It would just kind of give away what's going on. So make sure that you guys are paying attention and make sure you guys are getting on the site every day pre-noon to at least get your dailies filled out for, okay? That is the daily setup for games, okay? So Monday, we talked about the 2 games. Tuesday, we talked about the 3-game set. Wednesday, it's going to be back to, excuse me, a 2-game set. We're going to have a sim blackout game. So the blackout's going to be for the sim set, salary. And then the capped game is going to be 120K max capped per slot. That is going to be for live games on Wednesday, okay? On Thursday, we are going to be back to the 3 contest setup. You will have a live blackout, Sim Unlimited, and Sim 500K capped in total, okay? Friday, we will have the final, Friday and Saturday, we will have the final 2 unlimiteds for the set. The Friday game time, I will be live for those. So we'll have the 2 live games that are left. Part of the final 4, I guess. And then Saturday, again, will be the final unlimited, and we will have the 2 game set for that, okay? So 1 live, 1 sim. Now, all only if no dupes. What does that mean? If there are no duplicate teams in the final sets when we hit this point, I'm going to put everybody in. So you'll have, the 2 games that are live and 2 games that are sim on Friday. But if we have any duplicates, we can't do it. And then it will be, I'll probably just do the live games for the unlimited, and we'll just kind of see what happens with the sim games from there. Okay. Same thing on Saturday. When the unlimited opens for Saturday, you'll see if there are no duplicate teams in the finals between if it's not Buffalo Sim versus Buffalo Live or whatever, if there isn't a team duplicated, then we will have all of the games in there, and it'll give you guys more to play with. Okay. So again, that's going to be the full set of dailies for the week next week. And again, this is the same amount of contest that you guys would have had this week plus next week's contest. And then on top of that, we are going to have the Eliminator. I'm sorry, wait. Why is it called Eliminator Event Final now? Well, that's kind of weird. I guess the name changed again. Yeah, why? What in the world? Did I do the wrong one? Maybe I did the wrong one. All right, I got to make sure on that one. But we can still stare at it, as I believe it should be fine. Right? Survivor Advance. Okay. Yeah, cool. So it's going to be FTS bracket Survivor Event Final. There you go. Get rid of that. C, V, and there you go. Nice and balanced. Okay. All right, so let's check in. You can kind of see my initial setup a little bit there. All right. Here you go. All of the games that we have in the event final. Now, everybody is going to have a shot at the event final for this event, okay? What does that mean? Doesn't matter. You didn't have to win in by winning a blackout or a cap game along the way. Anybody who is here who wants to set a lineup, everybody gets a free lineup, okay? Remember, there's going to be free prizes, plus there's going to be subscriber prizes, and we are going to be playing for the overall super equipment card, the trophy card that we play for each event, okay? And this one right here, we will be playing for this bad boy right there, okay? All right, so let's look at the event. Now, it is going to be a typical Survivor event like you guys are used to playing in. We are doing 1.5 million rating in total, and I believe the max per slot is 325K? 350? Maybe 350. I don't know. I have to double check and make sure that we are good there. Let's look. 325. Okay. So I got to edit that. Minimum. Whoops. 325. So I don't get yelled at. There you guys go. All right. All right. So here we go. All right, here's what we got going on for this event, all right? What you guys are typically used to, okay? Bracket Survivor style. As your players advance, you'll continue to earn points as they play. What's cooler about this one is you're going to have 2 shots per group, okay? So, going to be a bunch of different ways you guys can play this. Whoever you think is going to kind of go on, you can either go real heavy on one team or 2 teams, or you can spread it out amongst the players who typically score better and bonus better, have higher activity in sims, whatever, however you guys want to do it, it's going to be up to you. So it's going to technically be double elimination for each of the players that you guys slot. You guys are going to have, again, 1.5 million rated cap in order to set your lineup. 325K is going to be your max per slot. 50K is going to be your minimum per slot. So you're going to be able to play around and really come up with a bunch of different ways to play this realistically, okay? You see all of the games that are here right now. We're going to have a ton of games, all right? This is the 16 regular live games for next week and the 16 sim games for next week. All of this right here that you're seeing open is all round one, and then we have all the rest of the rounds between round one and the live plus sim final, all down here in the end, okay? So, again, it's going to be a lot to get to. It's going to be a lot to score, especially in the first couple days, but I'm going to try to get like a big jump on this, and I'm going to try to do my best to get like updates rolling as we kind of go through the event. Again, I'm going to update all of this as we go. I'm going to have pop-ups during the week for you guys to kind of see, but every night we should basically have something next week. And again, live games on Monday, sim games on Monday as well. We have games Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and then the final on the Monday to end the event. That is going to be Monday, March 30th, okay? And I believe the event ends that night. Technically, you'll still have the 31st to open your packs, anything that you get. But that's going to be how we're going to determine the event champion. And yeah, I think it's going to be fun and a little bit different. It's cool that everybody is going to have a shot at this one. All right, so again, this one is going to open. I don't know when yet. I haven't decided when I haven't decided exactly when to open this one yet. I wanted to try to stagger it. I want you guys to pay attention to your NCAA brackets for today, tomorrow, and this week's contest for today. Tomorrow, all of the Monday and Tuesday contests are going to open. I'll probably have this one open as well tomorrow. I just want to make sure all the timing is correct. And then, again, you just have to know that the following week, after Tuesday, for Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, you are going to have to check in pre-noon every single day in order to get your daily lineups in and filled. All right? So, hopefully that makes a lot of sense for you guys. I know it's a lot of info, and it's been a lot to like really try to make sense of and schedule out. Hopefully nothing leaks, even though there's nothing really to leak. I haven't even gotten into games yet. Tonight I'm going to be starting to record. I got to get, we're going to be out anyway, heading out on the vacation, the little quick vacay. I'll be back Friday. And I'm going to start scoring and kind of getting ready for the next week. We'll be talking NCAA stuff. We'll be updating with that. Before the bracket starts next week, I'll also have the prize structure for this bracket, which I'm kind of toying with doing instead of like a coins thing, maybe doing more of like a trophies thing. Again, I'll get people's take on that. We'll see how that ends up going. As we're not going to do like cards or whatever for it. Maybe there'll be like a coin purse, but then also maybe we'll do the same coin purse, but then we'll also do some bonus trophies or something on top. I don't know. I think that's kind of cool, actually. I think it'd be fun maybe to do that. Possibly mirror like the event final and the trophies that are given out on that. But again, I'll have more info for you guys on Monday for all that stuff. All right? How's that sound? Good? I think it's going to be fun. It's going to be a lot of work. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. But yeah, man, we have a lot to look forward to between now and the start of all this next week. And then we're going to be freaking daily on games, kind of going nuts. I just hope to God I can grind through and get everything done, that I'm not like right up against it next week. And it'd be nice to get things done ahead of time and then just be able to kind of like watch and babysit and make sure we're good. But the cool thing is we're going to have live games next week, every day other than Friday. And again, this week we're going to have the typical, the quickie sim set, one game Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And yeah, man, then it's going to be hectic come Monday. It's going to be definitely some March Madness, FTS Madness come Monday. All right. So there you go. Eagles finally got a QB. Not really sure what that means. Chrome out here yelling. Always been a red rifle guy. Oh my God. Tell me we got Andy Dalton. That's so funny. Okay. Well, yep. Whatever. Anyway, hopefully you guys end up seeing or, checking out pieces of the video to get your info. Again, man, DM me if you got any questions, comments, concerns, and yeah, we'll get it figured out from there. All right. Don't worry, Collins. I am recording, so we are good to go there as well. All right. Yeah, I'm not sure why. Yeah, I don't know why Seahawks are. I don't know. That's kind of odd. Yeah, hopefully he has everything filled out correctly. I don't know. I'll be able to see it. So as long as it looks right, we should be good to go. We'll be able to figure it out. And it should be fun along the way. Honestly hope this is all worth the crazy amount of work I'm about to try to do. And don't forget too. I also have to somehow be done in time to be able to try to get ready for like a spring event drop directly after that. So I don't know, man. It's going to be, maybe this was stupid, but either way, it's going to be fun. All right. All right, let's get active. Go ahead one more time. It wasn't set right. So go ahead, TD in chat. I'll drop a couple 5Ks and then we are going to get out of here. And then we have a lot. Oh, is this it? Yeah. And we have a lot going on, man. So there. Give currency. Get in this corner. Yeah, I had the old fun. My computer just decided to restart itself the other day. I love when that happens. Baseball draft is when? I mean, you can literally look at the page. It tells you. What do you mean baseball draft is when? Open your eyes, bro. Big bro, don't beat me up, big bro. It's Tuesday, 8 p.m. Eastern. Hopefully that works. Hopefully we're good. Yo, Uncle T's back. Theo, good to be in there. Let's roll. I'm excited, dude. It's gonna be crazy. 14-team leaguer is going to be a big one, man. 14-teamer. So I gotta make sure. I gotta cut down and make sure we're good. But I think the way it's set up is good, and we're not gonna be changing out anything else, man. What about Bristol? Beastball? What do you mean Beastball? Beastball? IESBOL? Beastball. Yeah, coming up on Tuesday is going to be the draft. All right, here we go. Let's pull a couple. We got Justin. We got Sant. Who's on the list? Let's pull one more for funsies. Always me. Always me. Bang. AJ. Gonna be the final one of the day. And I'm out of here, man. Almost vacation time. I just gotta get some stuff done and we'll be good to go. All right, fill out your brackets. I will see you guys probably on Friday for a little bit if we chit chat then. And then I will see you on Monday for a hectic week of games. I hope it's worth it. It should be good. We shall see. I love you guys. I will talk to you guys soon. And yeah, man, Beastball Draft Tuesday. Excited for that as well. I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.